We were just kids at school, not knowing you tease me how uncool. I will not give up to you this time. Takagi, I will tease you so you won't even know it. And in your eyes, you'll be surprised. Takagi, I'm scheming in the park on how to best you from the start.
勝った。ついに俺は高木さんに勝った。
ひひひ。Takagi-san wa mo yajiru.
やあ、よろしく。
Minasan, happy Whitehall Day! In Japan, Whitehall Day is sort of like an inverse Valentine's Day. In Japan, Valentine's Day is reserved for girls to give chocolates to their crush, significant other, friends, or to whoever, and in a month's time, it's time for guys to reciprocate. Another day to celebrate ships, romantic and not. Hello, my name's Yonggi, and today I prepared something special for you, something sweet. I hope you like it.
なんてこの皮膚用テープを使って。どうだ。暑い日もジェントルマンでいられるんだぜ。
I couldn't think of a more sweet, as in it'll fill your heart with happiness, type of sweet anime than Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san. Its third season currently airing, and one of the most purest anime I've ever come across. If you like to relish in ooh-woo feels, then this one's for you. Now join me as our hearts collectively burst at the seams from its abundance of endearing joy that it delivers in its adorableness. Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san is an episodic anime that's broken into parts following the ordinary life of two middle school children. One being the titular master of teasing, Takagi, and two, the recipient of the teasing, Nishikata. I guess since they're still both so young, they haven't really branched off from using surnames to address others. Remember, in Japanese culture, filial piety, showing respect, and whatnot. But that's all they need. Time's on their side being so young.
Ohayo, Nishikata.
Ohayo.
Like many other romantic comedies, even one featured on this channel weeks ago, which I definitely recommend you check out after this one, Takagi and Nishikata are classmates, even sitting next to one another. How spicy, right? Hey. Remember at that age when just sitting next to your crush was enough to get the butterflies in your stomach flapping their wings at full speed, causing mini tornadoes to ricochet within you and having you all kinds of flustered? Member?
高木さん、これは挑戦状だ。高木さんの1、2のペースについていけなかったら俺の負け。
But you hoped and prayed that your crush would be forced to sit next to you, or if given the choice that they would choose to sit next to you, or in your proximity, or choosing a spot that has an unobstructed view from your spot. School was such a tactical experience, such a weird age, I swear. The littlest things seem so overdramatic. Please tell me I wasn't the only one. Back to the life and times of Nishikata and Takagi, who go to the same school, are classmates, and even sit next to one another. Demo choto mateo! Life's not that easy for anyone, especially at that age. And here's where the teasing in the title comes in play. Swear it's teasing in the cutest of manners that leave both of them, mostly Nishikata, flustered. Nothing like the war stories I had from the bunker, but that's where they'll stay. In all 3 seasons of Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san, Nishikata has made it his mission to best Takagi. in his multitude of ploys to make Takagi flustered. In 99.9% of his attempts, he fails to do so, Takagi seeing through his half-baked schemes, leaving Nishikata the one who's flustered. Of the seldomly few times that Takagi is flustered, Nishikata wasn't able to relish in the moment, being flustered himself.
実は新学期を祝して高木さんにいいものを用意したんだ。
ひょっとしてびっくり箱？
It's a slow burner of an experience, really capturing the day-to-day feel of it all. Albeit, the time gap between seasons has taken years in its progress, but we're still seeing progress being made, making the whole experience worthwhile. No matter how little, progress is still progress, making even the littlest amounts of progress all the more monumental, the first and second season's finales proving just that. In the third season, our Teasing Master Takagi begins to make even bolder moves as to how she feels, which, for the most part, go right over Nishikata's head. But his head's probably filled with superheroes and fart jokes. But that doesn't stop Takagi and her advances, making it almost crystal clear as to how she feels. One day, and I'm talking years as to how long fans will have to wait to see it animated, Nishikata will hold her hand, and she'll hold his, and that's a very good sign that she's a tootsie-wootsy in the good old summertime.
いや握力勝負だと思って。
Alongside Takagi's masterful teasing and besting of Nishikata are his inner monologues and schemes, which are hilarious. How he antagonizes over every single little detail, and even more so that he's bested every time. Maybe girls just mature faster than boys. Like I mentioned earlier, Nishikata has made Takagi flustered, and could easily do so if he realized the hints that are literally hand-fed to him, and was a smooth operator. But he isn't.
ついに俺は高木さんに勝った。
頑張ってたね。
Not to be forgotten are a slew of classmates that receive their own vignettes of their experiences throughout the episodes in their own part. Each character bringing their own quirks and personalities to the table, written in a way that's authentic to the character, not solely relying on their relationship to the main two. Though, all being in the same proximity, they can all see what Nishikata can from a third person's perspective. That Nishikata and Takagi like each other.
私夏休み中毎日犬の散歩や畑のお手伝いで外にいたな。
私も毎日部活してた。
つまりみんな一緒におばあちゃんだね。
The story told is one that solely leverages its characters' youth and inexperience, especially Nishikata's, to craft something that's wholesome and endearing. There are very few that are quite as simple and unspoiled, representing what it means to be at that age, and leaving all adulterated thoughts out. It's innocent and evokes ideals of what an infantile love should be, drawn from a fundamental emotive basis.
私、西方に嘘つかないって言ってるでしょ。
Doki Doki is a Japanese onomatopoeia for the sound of a beating heart, that's often used in romantic moments in anime that may have characters' heart race. There are many moments in Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san that has everyone's, Nishikata and Takagi's, heart race. And mine too. Even though they may not admit it, the flesh in their cheeks betrays them, and it's enough to make a grown man audibly squeal, Doki 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 Doki.
まだ開けてないよ。
If only Nishikata could hear all of the opening and ending themes from all of the seasons. They're all sung by Takahashi Rie, aka Takagi, and she employs such a cute and doki doki voice. If only Nishikata could stare into Takagi's giant puppy dog eyes as she sang to him, I think he'd understand. No one can beat that obtuse rubber goose green moose guava juice, I mean? Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san is a remarkably cute and somewhat whimsical story in its innocence and naivety. Its slow pace and premise may turn others away, but they both make Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san such a wonderful and endearing story. Its slow pace really puts even the tiniest of details under a magnifying glass. It gets my full attention and admiration. I totes dote on the sweet story it tells, especially the two main characters, Nishikata and Takagi.
私の夢にも西方出てこないかな。そしたら夢でも西方をからかえるのに。
I know I'm the softest of softies, but Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san holds its own, even amongst shonen giants and dress-up darlings. The love represented in it is an idealism of the purest of pure loves. It'll be a timeless classic for its simplicity and relevance to that particular period in one's adolescence, capturing all of its grandeur. I know I'm a softie. Maybe I grew up too fast. I'll see myself out. あなたまだここにいるならありがとうございます。今日はこの辺です。ずっと元気でいてね。じゃあまたね。
夢の中で負けたのはこれでなしね。
高橋さんが大好き。ホワイトデーを一緒に過ごしてくれる？アイスを食べたいですか？お知らせください。
あわわわわわわわわ。こんな時はもう打つしかあり